on my gear. I've got half of it. Alrighty. How well can you see? Can you see that? I'm just going to do, I did that cross the other day that everyone saw. And it's had heaps of people wanting it. And unfortunately, the first one I put up on screen the other day is sold already. So I got to make some more. So let's hope I can do it again. What the hell is that? Oh, that was that timer I set. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, it turned out really good, that cross. I was quite surprised at how well it turned out. It's fairly religious. There's a fair few religious and Catholic people that like it, so I thought I'd make another one. Actually, I might even get my old sieve on this one. There's a fairly lot of little fine detail in it. I'll just give it a little sprinkle. All right, that'll do. I'll try and keep up with chat a little bit if I can. I'm just pouring this this cross today. I was thinking about doing some other things, depending on who turns up. I've got a commission piece that I'm going to do for a particular channel. And if he's in the chat, then I might do that one as well. But it's a fairly big one. It's a 10-ounce pour. And I've never done melted 10 ounces in one shot. I've got my new prepared crucible here ready to go to do it. But I'm not going to do it unless he turns up. So I won't tell you who it is. I'll leave it as a surprise. But I thought while I was clowning around a bit, I'd do this cross. And yeah, just to see who was interested in turning up at this time of the day. It's like, I don't know, what time is it now? It's 9:45 in the morning, so it's a little bit late in the morning for me to catch up with all you guys. I'm sure it's getting late. I'll just pack this down fairly tightly because, again, there's a lot of intricate details on this one. Guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, it would be most appreciated. I really thank you guys for turning up. I might just refresh that because I always seem to lose a bit of time in the, what do you call it, in the chat. I always seem to be behind about 10 minutes. So anyway, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's have a look. Okay. Doesn't want to come off. Let's have a look. There you go. Looks pretty good. All right, this size looking pretty good too. But this is the side I'm going to put the sprue in. Now, I wanted to use a little bit finer sprue today. And I might just try using this. I've only got a very small position to put it. I'm going to try and put it right in between. I'll just show you on the actual cross. See, on the cross here, if you turn it over, I've got that little space just here. I want to try and put it right in the middle of that, but still keep the detail on the outside. So I really don't have a lot of room. So I've got this little, what do you call it, Allen key. It's not ideal, but it'll do, I think. Okay, that's through. Let's flip it over. I've got a knife here. I'll just smooth that out. Very carefully. All right, you can see the hole. Should be good. I'll just grab the knife. I'll do a few little lines in it. All right, I think that's going to be okay. Only one way to find out. Right. I'll just get the gas switched on. Can you guys hear me talking all right? If you can, leave a one in the chat so I can see it, please. Don't forget, always use your safety glasses. If you don't, you'll be looking at colours for the next hour or two after it. It's really not pleasant. Very important to keep yourself safe, especially in your eyes. All right, I don't know if it's worked or not, but you know what? There's only one way to find out. I think while I'm waiting for it to cool, I'll just have a quick look at the chat and just thank you all for coming in again. And I really appreciate you guys turning up. It's super. And the one person that I was hoping to find isn't here, so never mind. We'll just go on anyway. All right, let's have a look. No, the top's missing. The only place I didn't put the line. Never mind. That's the problem with doing things live. You can never trust that it's going to work properly. Let's have a look at the detail in it anyway. No, I haven't pinched that good. I'll just give it a cool off. I think I've got a water bucket over here somewhere. There's one out. Give it a bit of a quench. All right. Let's make sure I can touch it. All right, hopefully I won't vibrate you too much, but I just want to clean all that off. All right, what do you think? Let me bring it up close. Anyway, pretty good apart from the top not working, but not good enough for me. So let's get it melted off again and we'll start again. See if we can get one that works, of course. Just squash that down a bit so it fits back in the crucible. Better not touch it, it'll burn me. Do you know what? I went and tried to order a new crucible. I went through Wish. It was meant to be a 100 mil crucible that I ordered. It's taken more than 3 months. There you go. Look at that, 100 mil. Looks like about 1.5 ounces there to me. So, yeah, that's what you get when you go through Wish. So let's just leave that in there. I'll move the water. And I hope you don't mind if I just start again. All right, let's start with the top side. Sorry guys, I'm not much of a chatter. It's really hard for me to keep up with the chat at the same time. I'm sorry. I don't know how you do it, Red. You seem to do it pretty comfortably. I think you've got your, maybe you set your iPad up in a different spot or your phone, or I don't know what you use, but maybe I'll try that, see if I can look at it at the same time. Oh, there we go. Let's have a look at that. Now it's not gonna. Oh, there you go. Now who spoke? All right, I'll try and keep up with it now. Yeah, you're right. Wish does suck. So now I have to use homemade crucibles. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just a bit of a pain because I have to make them, and they really don't last very long. They probably only last about, I don't know, 5 or 6 pours, and then they start to crack a little bit. And I don't. I just like to have a proper one that works properly. But all in good time. All right, where's my piece? Let's try again. I'll get it nice and straight. Can you see it? Sorry. Bring that over. Just give it a little bit of a press in on the back side. Try and keep it nice and flat and smooth. The more smoother you've got your sand, the less flashing you'll get after. And all pourers absolutely hate flashing. So if you can avoid it, it's great. Yes, Ink Scars has just got a video out. How good. Are you in the chat, Ink Scars? Because, yeah, I'm still looking forward to your email. Haven't received it yet. I was hoping to send that key off by now, but that's okay. All in good time. A little bit more. Side. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, yeah, I better tell everyone that, shouldn't I, Red? Don't forget, everybody, if you're not subscribed to Redneck Stacker, on the 4th of October, he's got a silver auction going on. I was hoping to get some pieces over there, but I don't think I'm going to make the post quick enough, unfortunately, for this one, but hopefully for the next one. So, yeah, guys, mark that in your calendar. Redneck Stacker, check him out. After this video is finished, I'll leave a link. Red, if you don't mind sticking up a link into the chat about your channel, I don't mind at all. So that'd be helpful for the other people to jump in on. But yeah, there's 9 or 10 pourers all come together at Redneck's channel, and they all get together and do an auction. And most of the stuff is one-offs and really beautiful stuff. You can't go past it. So check it out. It's well worth a visit. Let me just make sure that's really packed this time. Okay. Yep, well, that looks good. Try and get it out without moving it. That's sometimes a bit tough. All right, looks pretty good. All right, this time I'll put a score in the top as well. Yeah, molds probably work, but I don't know. I think there's a little bit of extra enjoyment out of making your own. But it's up to you guys. I also, you know, I only just new on the scene, and my finances when it comes to this are very lean, unfortunately. So we have to wait for generosity, or we have to wait for sales. Anyone who's interested in buying a piece, then please feel free to email me. I'll surely come up with some sort of deal. Don't forget, none of it's cheap. You know, poured silver isn't a cheap thing to buy. If you're just stacking silver for the sake of it, then don't buy my stuff, because it is fairly expensive. It's time consuming. It's with all of the pourers, you know, we do it for enjoyment, but the things that we use, you know, like the Dremels, the sandpaper, you know, your files, all that sort of stuff is very expensive. You know, I'm sure Red from RN Metals will go along with me when it comes to that. So yeah, anyone who feels the need to make a donation or buy something, that would be fantastic. Here I am, still got the chat right in front of me and having trouble keeping up with it. All right, let's get the torch going again. We'll melt a bit more silver. Give it another go. Again, don't forget the safety glasses. I knew something like that would happen one of these days live. Never mind. Let's just fish it out, start again. All right, I might leave that there. I'll just go and get another coin. Hang on a minute. I'll chat amongst yourselves for a sec. All right, I'm back. Here's my new tube of red kangaroos. Still sealed. Everyone's heart who's a collector. Hold on to it. All right. Let's get it going again. All right. Let me check. You're still all there? All right. Yes. Okay. I'll try and do that. I think I have to do it on the... I don't know if I can do it on your iPad. I'll try. Did that work? Let's hope so. No, you are. All right. Sweet. Hopefully that worked. Write something so I can see if you've changed color. Red. Yeah, there you go. Sweet. Okay, that's looking good so far. And the ring didn't turn out now. Okay, guys, as you can see, pouring silver sometimes is very frustrating. Let's have a look. I'll just give it a little bit of a run over. And again, not too bad, but the top didn't work out. There's no ring in it, so I'm pretty disappointed about it. Can you see? Let me take it right up. Oh, well, never mind. So let's just bend that up again. They're fairly easy to bend when you quench them. Okay, guys, you want to hang around for another go? I think I have one more shot at it. If it doesn't work this time, I'll be totally embarrassed. And I'll have to do it as a video next time after I do another 100 shots at it to get it right. But it's funny, the other day it took me one go. Let me just try and pick some of this silver out that I spilt before. What I'll do after the show anyway, I'll get my sift out. I'll go right through this. I'll pick out all the pieces. And I'll work it out later, so that can go over here. I'll work that out later. Yeah, guys, check out that channel. Maybe wait till after the stream. If not, flick over there quickly and come back. Say yes to notifications when you get there, so you don't miss anything. That auction's coming up on the 4th of October, and yeah, there'll be some prime artwork over there, that's for sure. Oh, now I've done it upside down. No, I haven't. That'll do. That's perfect. What's the worst amount of attempts you've ever done, Red, to get a piece finished? Hey, Ing Scars, how are you, my friend? I still haven't seen your email yet, lad. If you don't want that key, that's all right, but just let me know. Let's make sure we've got some nice smoothness there. All right. And maybe third time lucky. I probably shouldn't have picked such a hard piece to do on my live, but never mind. Live and learn. Okay, let's give that a go. Just gently roll over him. Just the flatter I get that, the easier. get that sieve. Again, thank you guys for hanging around. I try not to be boring. Sometimes it seems a bit boring just sitting here doing this, but if you guys are happy to hang out, then awesome. Do you reckon I should make a turtle live, Sean? Well, I'm struggling just to get this one done today. And yeah, sometimes turtles can be a little bit difficult too. Anyway, you up and coming pourers, this is what you need to be. You need to be patient, not get upset when something doesn't turn out right. Just melt it down, do it again. And yeah, try and get some better gear than I've got, because otherwise you waste your silver, and that's no good for anybody. That's why I always say you should start off your efforts with pewter or something cheap. I was going to say lead. Lead's not lead. Lead's a little bit dangerous to melt. It's really bad for your health, so try and avoid lead if you can. And then if you're trying with copper, copper's harder to use than just about all of them. And your Nordic gold's just as hard because it's mostly copper. So yeah, I always start off with pewter. It's the easiest. It melts really quick. You can get some nice looking results. Once you've mastered pewter, then you can move yourself up. All right, let's have a look. Plenty of detail there, looks good. Okay, let's get this out. And there's Jesus sitting right in the middle. All right. What I might do is try and get a line on each this time. See, the lines you can always take off. Sometimes a little bit heavier lines are probably in order, but yeah, I might try that red. I'm a bit worried about pouring it vertically though, because there's a fairly long way down. What I might do is just tuck out some of this stuff up these ends here. That may be all right. That's fairly open. I'm going to lift a little deeper there on the back. All right, let's get a sprue in there. I seem to be getting reasonably good metal flow. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, Nosy. So glad you could make it. Yeah, you're right. Now, I was going to do a special piece this morning, but I don't know if I want to do it like this. I really don't think that I've got the amount of people, and I think that we'd probably get a little bit more response out of a video. So, but I'll leave that with you. If you want me to go on, then I will. All right, let's get this melted up again. All right, guys, what do you reckon? Put a 1 in the chat if you think it's worked. Put a 2 in the chat if you think it hasn't worked. I'll wait a couple of seconds while I wait. I think I'm about maybe 10 or 15 seconds behind in the chat as usual, but we'll see how it looks. I've had no response here. They come now. A 1. All right, that's going to be... Thank you for your support. Any 2s there? All right, let's have a look. I won't look at it this time. I'll just pop it out. Move these out of the way. Let's get my dirty bucket. I'll move the original. Oh, if I can pick it up. There you go. Let me just pick up that little splash. All right. All right, it's worked, but there's still a problem. Let me clean it up. let's have a look. What do you think? I won't need to come up. There you go. Now everything's there. I could probably cut it all out and make it work. But I don't like it myself. So, yeah, I'll clean it up again later. And I'll call it quits for today. All right, who else is in the chat? What do we talk about? I'd like to talk about up and coming pours, if that's all right. If you'd like to put in the chat what you'd like me to make in the future, that'd be good. What I was thinking of doing was I didn't mind that that auction I had the other day where I actually poured something and auctioned it straight off that, what do you call it, the Scorpion. It seemed to get a really good response. I think the auction with the key wasn't very good because I didn't mention it until the end of the video, and only those people that were on the live stream actually saw it, so never mind. What's that you want me to make? A roux. Oh, yeah, well, a roux, I know it's an Australian animal and it's part of my my makeup to do that, but unfortunately the only roux I've been able to find so far have been huge, you know, about this tall. They're going to take about 20 ounces of silver, and yeah, I really don't think I want to make one that size. It's just not practical. I'm going to try and make things that are like affordable to people to buy. You know, it's all good and well making stuff, and then I've got to remelt it again because no one's interested in it. So if I can find a kangaroo that's the right size, I definitely will be doing that. But what I might just do is move all that rubbish out of the way. I've got to go through all that yet. I'll put this over here. And anyway, this is what I melt. This is the only stuff I melt. I don't melt any 3 9s. It's always 4 9s. When I make stuff, then I'll mark it up 3 9s just in case I've left a tiny bit of, what do you call it, graphite in it or something like that. 99% of the time, the graphite floats on the top anyway, and it's been removed before I stamp. But I don't want anyone buying stuff and then going crook because it's a tiny little bit wrong. So I make sure that I cover myself. And I think all you pourers out there should. There's no point in getting people upset with you just for an extra 9 on your gear. A kookaburra? Yes, I can make a kookaburra. How about I do one of those? You still want to hang out for a while? A hedgehog? Well, I don't want to make too many hedgehogs because a couple of my friends out there have got hedgehogs already, and I don't think it'd be very fair on them to make a huge amount. I'll let that man enjoy it for a while first. Yeah, Sean has ordered some really good things from me. If you haven't seen his channel before, head over there. You'll be able to get first-hand experience on what it's like to open up some of my parcels. Unfortunately, I'm not the most forthcoming when it comes to writing poetry or postcards or anything. So generally I just add a little bit of an extra piece into there. Most times it's a copper piece, and I try and stay in the same lines as you're going, and I think everyone's pretty happy when they get an extra piece. Now, I don't know about that, Sean. You're starting to get out of my realm when it comes to strange things. My son wants me to get into 3D printing stuff before I do it, which is probably not a bad thought, but there's so many different types of 3D printers out there that yeah, I don't like the sanding and the preparation and all that sort of stuff. I was actually thinking about doing some of these. I've got some new dinosaurs. They're really hard dinosaurs. They've got, like, you know, they're probably 4 or 5 piece designs. This guy here, I'll bring him up close. Sorry, I'll let you see. I'm sorry, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Can you see that? He's pretty cool. And this guy, I'd like to show you all how to make, you know, 3 and 4, 5 piece molds, but they're just so time consuming, and a little bit like today, they fail a lot, and it's really not worth your while sitting out watching me do stuff, you know. So I'm not one for just clowning around. I'd rather get it done. Let me just see if I can read what's going on in here. The problem is my iPad's picking up the light behind me, and I can't actually see it very well. And I'm 54 years old now, so unfortunately I need glasses, and I didn't bring them. Let me just go back through the chat a little bit. Koala, that's a good one. Hi, Paula, how are you? I'll try not to use the ER on the end, so Paula, nice to see you here. I know you like being called Paula. Must be the sound of my accent. Anyway. Thank you, Nosematics. That is nice to hear. He liked the elephant. If you have a look on, I don't think he's received it yet. I think he got it today, so keep your eye open for Stacker 2020. I know he's not in the chat, but he does some really nice stuff. He's starting to pour himself. He's doing a few 10-ounce bars, and I think maybe they're 100-gram bars. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, don't forget RN Stacker. The Redneck Metals Group is having that auction on the 4th of October, 5:30 p.m. I know you can all read that in the chat, but I think you should just quickly drop in over there, give him a sub, hit the notification bell so you don't miss that auction. I'm hoping to get some parts in there in the next, probably not this one, but the following one for sure. I'm just trying to work out what pieces I want to send. All right, what I might do, let me see, what will I do? I don't know yet. Let's have another read. Stack and Silverman, a spider. Yeah, they're another tough one. They get a lot of interest when I do those, that's for sure. What other things are there in here? All right, guys, I might get off, actually. I think I've worn out my welcome. I really enjoyed you all being here, and I really look forward to the next one. I think I'll give you an email, Nosmatics, and we'll have a bit of a chat about today. And guys, thanks so much for dropping in on me. I ask if you'd please hit the thumbs up button after you or before you leave. Would be fantastic. Thank you, Papa. That's nice. I look forward to seeing any correspondence that you all send me. I'll definitely open it on a video and give you a shout out. Thanks again for dropping in, guys. All right. I'll catch you on the next one.